what do you think is the best part of being a pro padel player? Was the hardest?
I think that the padel fame is the best fame. There are lots of people that don't know really how players are personally. People judge you by what you do on the court.
What's the advice that would you give to an amateur padel player?
I will say very simply that to be solid, if you play like you were like a superstar in the NBA, you know, when you are an amateur and you don't know, you have to listen. ¿Cómo estoy pegando en suspensión, Perdóname que te interrumpa. Alex, ¿o no?
Eso me va a gustar a mi videógrafo.
Vamos.
Well, Padel Drivers, today we have the privilege of having Mike Yanguas with us, top 7 right now at the moment, right? And pair number 4.
Yes.
So you want to introduce really quickly yourself for the Padel Drivers?
Very happy to be here with the Padel Drivers and Mike, and well, hopefully we have a nice chat today together.
Yes. Mike, could we say that this has been your best year so far, padel-wise?
Well, I will say at the moment we are playing a great game, very solid, but it's true that last year I was able to do a very, very good end of year and beginning, doing lots of finals and one champion. So I did a very complete year last year. This year, despite Koki's injury in the middle of the first term of the year, we played excellent. And now that he's recovered, I think that we are showing our real level, no? And we're playing very well. So very happy to be in one more quarterfinals together. We're playing very good, very solid, with a very good attitude, good team. So I'm very happy.
Mike, I follow you since you were playing with Lamperti. I think it was in a Spanish championship, the first games that I watched from you.
Exactly.
And I remember that at that time there were a lot of rumors, people talking about you, that you were going to get to the top. What do you think has been the difference in these years to get from that point to where you are right now, pair number 4 in the world?
Well, I think the difference has been the personality. Personality, I think, makes the difference in general terms. And now that I'm couple number 4, I would say that the difference I'm going to make it now. I think now I'm getting much better in the physical way. Yeah. I think what other players did to be as good as they are today that are in front of us is the physical, the training in the gym. And I think I'm pushing very hard there, and you can see the difference. No, I feel the difference. I feel I'm very complete at the moment, but I think there is a very big, very big gap still to arrive. No, from my part, I think I can be much more complete. I think I can improve a lot my shots, a lot my physical strength. So I think, and mentality. So I think when I do all of this and I'm a very complete player, I think I will be fighting for the number 1.
Okay, could you say then that that's the difference between where you are right now and, for example, the top 2 pairs that we see that they are skyrocketing these last years?
Exactly. I think that I feel that in a game, talking about game, I don't see that much difference, but talking about physical strength, I see Koki very close to them, and I see a bigger gap on my side. So now I have been recovered for the last 2 years, and I have been working hard to be there, and I'm still, this is a long process, no? You cannot train 15 days and think you're going to be there. This is a process of years, no? So I think I'm doing the things very well with a very good team that take lots of care for me, and they're like family. So very happy about the rhythm of training we are getting, and also the competitiveness that we are having. No? So I think in this end of year and the next, you will see a much better Mike Yanguas.
Okay, I like the answer. And then what would you say is your biggest weapon as a pair right now? Because, for example, from the outside, what we see is that you compensate each other pretty well, on the sense of you are a right side player that is quite aggressive, and Koki is a left side player that is actually super consistent and super solid.
I would say Koki is also very aggressive. He's improving a lot that, because if not, we will not be competing as we are doing. I think we were very close to do. I said it yesterday in the press conference and the other day. We were not be able to do like 7-6 in the third set, be so close to the finals lots of times in the year if we were not playing so competitive. So I think when the first final comes, there is going to be a big row of finals. I'm truly, well, we are destined to have it because we're working super well. And when you do things well, good things come. No? So I think that our best weapon is that we are solid, I would say. Nothing else.
I like it. Now this is a bit more personal.
Okay.
Like, what do you think is the best part of being a pro padel player? Was the hardest?
Okay.
And have you ever considered quitting?
No, never. Well, I think the best thing is what you learn. No, you learn. I think you come very mature in a very early age because you have to be very lonely sometimes and work by yourself. I think that the padel fame is the best fame because it's a fame that, of course, people know you when you go in the street, but it's not like a football player. You can go very calmly to the supermarket and buy things.
Maybe now, but let's see in a
maybe
couple of years.
Yeah, couple of years it's going to be more difficult, but at the moment it's the best fame. I would say it's a very chill thing. People like you, people support the sport. I'm doing what I love, no? Yeah. I'm working hard for what I love, so and I follow my dream. So I think that's the best thing. And the worst, maybe when, depending on how it affects you, but for me, the negative things in people generally, they want to hurt you, no matter what, because maybe they want to be in your position. They're very jealous in their sofa at home, but you have to accept it. When you do things wrong, you are very exposed. Everyone sees you. And people judge you by what you do on the court. They don't judge you by what you do personally. So I'm very calm that we do things well. And when you have negative things, you have to accept them and have lots of personality. Yeah,
that's also something true, and is what I'm trying to do with this type of interviews, because everybody sees the games, but maybe we like a bit of who's that person, in my opinion, that goes first than being a player. And in your case, I really like your personality. You are all really easygoing, really happy, really funny. You're always talking with everybody. So I think that's a really positive thing.
In general terms, you never know how's the player by seeing him playing in the court. You have to see his personal way. I think there are lots of people that don't know really how players are personally. They see the player in the court, but they don't know how they are personally. So I think the personal way and being a good person is the most important thing, in my opinion.
What do you think, or what's the advice that could you give to an amateur padel player that wants to get better?
I would say very simply that to be solid. No? When you are solid, you get better because you put lots of balls in the court. If you play like you are like a superstar in the NBA, no, because finally you have to improve fast. So you improve fast by putting lots of balls in the court. So I will recommend them to see cocky match and to be very solid. That would be my recommendation, and to get better. And also to know how to listen. I think listening in the sport is very, very important, and I will recommend them to listen. Yeah.
What do you mean with listening?
Listening to advice, not being, if they think something, don't be so defending on their opinion. Hear more wide opinions, and I think when you are amateur and you don't know, you have to listen.
Like be willing to accept the feedback.
Accept the feedback and the negative feedback.
Yeah. So, well, I always say this in the coaching sessions, like it has to be a bit uncomfortable if you want to keep pushing and you want to learn. If you
have to feel the negative, you have to accept it, and you have to be humble and to keep going. If you don't accept it, it's very complicated to keep going.
Yeah. Well, Mike, it has been a super big pleasure.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
One of the first pros of the channel, probably the highest rank at the moment.
Thank you so much.
And your English is
perfect. I
So
hope to be improving and being higher and higher every time. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Will we see you in the final of Madrid?
I hope. We will try our best. Thank you,
Mike.
Muchas gracias, tío.
Muchas gracias.
Espero que haya estado bien.